Yeah, we got too close to that one. That one's loaded with cigar minnows, but I didn't see any cobias. Oh, sh. Welcome back to another video, another day on the water, another couple days on the water, because that's what this video is. This is cobia madness. If you're new to the channel, then you probably don't know it, but I'm pretty much obsessed with cobia. If you're not, you know I do a lot of cobia spearfishing, a lot of cobia fishing, and that's what this video is. It's a mixture of some leftover stuff I had from the past cobia season. Now, we're doing some spearfishing, which I gotta put a disclaimer in, can be very, very dangerous, especially around the sharks, the way we do it. You'll see we got a pretty good system worked out. This is me and my buddy Scott diving in here. And then we go ahead and do some fishing, and we were doing some tagging this day, some work with FWC, and then we go back into the spearfishing. So it's a little bit of a mix. Hopefully it has a little something for everyone. We're gonna get into the action right now. So we got Scotty Boy gonna get us started right here. Now, if you look down there, you can see there's quite a few sharks. I'm up on the surface, or I might be just below the surface, I don't remember. But I'm keeping my head on a swivel. I'm looking for those bulls hanging out above us because that's no good. We want to keep them below us. Now, Scott's getting closer and closer to that bull that is loaded with cobias, and he lets a shot off, a very solid shot, but it didn't really seem to slow the cobia down. The cobia came up towards me, and a quick hip fire shot, and I hit him in the spine. We had that bull coming in on him, so that was really good to stop that cobia. And that's something that, I mean, there's definitely a little bit of luck involved there, but it's really just from using a gun for so long, and this 120 Koa Euro, it's something I'm super comfortable with. So it's like almost like an extension of your hand. You just can fire it no problem. First one of the day.
Nice cobia.
How about that kill shot, Scott?
Thank you. You shot it.
Coming in clutch.
Finally. You shot it.
Oh yeah.
Good job. What a beautiful shot.
The kill shot came in clutch. I'm known for doing kill shots that don't do the kill job.
Good job.
But we had that shark coming in, and quick hip fire, hit him in the spine, kill shotted him. And how'd that go, Scotty?
It was the luckiest kill shot I've ever seen.
But we got him.
Thanks.
That's smart.
First fish of the morning, Mr. Scotty. Scotty's up again. I'm down below just kind of filming with that 360 cam. I put that 360 cam on my mask again like I've done before. And he's drifting down, and it's really a cool look. It's a different look than the regular GoPro, but you see him get that shot off. He locks up the line because he knows he had another solid shot, and he's ripping it in. Same thing again, I put a second shot in there to kind of secure the fish, put a lot more pressure on it, and end these fights as quickly as possible. And this was a better sized fish. You'll see quite a bit of commotion kind of went down right here. I got a hand on the tail, Scott's got the fish, and I want to get the spear out of the fish. That way I have something to poke away sharks if they come in. And you can see that white thing sinking down there. During the thrashing, the cobia knocked Scott's snorkel off his mask. So I swam down real quick, grabbed that. There really wasn't too many sharks around right at this moment for whatever reason, which worked out really well for us.
It's tangled on the band.
Again, we always try to brain these fish as quickly as possible. Besides ending the fish's suffering, it also makes it a lot safer for us and the people in the boat. What is happening, everyone? We got another day fishing offshore, and we were going to do some cobia fishing on the reef, and we stumbled across the cobia gold mine. And we're getting into that now. There's one right there. That's a giant manta ray. Jessica, you're missing out today. But we also got Jim with us again. He's doing some cobia tag, and probably won't focus too much on filming that. We already did that. If you want to see that, check out this video right here. I'll put a little link in the video and description. But right now we're looking for cobias. It's fast paced. You got to get right on them. We're looking for manta rays, I'm sorry, with cobias on them. So I'm gonna get the action hat on my head. There's that cobia again. I mean manta ray. I will learn what these creatures are called eventually. And Right now I'm fishing a jig, one of the gunner tackle jigs, nice strong hook and really rip them off. And Robin's fishing the live bait. He's gonna swim into us.
Cobia on him.
I see a bunch of bait and remorse. Oh, run little manta ray, run. Yeah, he's loaded with bait.
Sardines.
Joey, see all the sardines with him?
I think there's cigar minnows, but yeah, he's got a lot of bait. Yeah, he's got no cobias though. Definitely no cobias. Big remoras. But you know, that ray doesn't have anything, but that doesn't mean that ray or that ray or that ray doesn't, because we are in the middle of a ton of them right now.
Oh, good catch.
There's one behind it. I don't know if
He's right there. He has
Back up, Mark, back up.
back up, honey.
Yeah, we got too close to that one. That one's loaded with cigar minnows, but I didn't see any cobias.
Oh,
Oh, sh! Oh, sh!
got him. Joey's got him. You got him too, honey. Get him. Both got him.
I got a little one.
Okay, good job.
I didn't see any cobias. There's another cobia if you got another rod.
No other rods.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm no way
Good
ready.
job.
Here, you
Nice
can
work.
grab your
Good
stuff
job,
and get
honey.
ready.
Good go. Woo! One. Maybe I'll let him go. Hold on a minute. Oh,
Get Mark.
let me get Joey.
No, get Robbins. I'm good. I'm on a jig.
Well, I want to leave in the water.
Cobia on manta ray action. Jim, you brought us luck today. Jim. All right, let's do the other net. So give Robin that net to hold,
yeah.
Hold this by yourself.
because we got to get water still.
Yeah, we're in no rush. Everybody just take our time.
On the jig.
Take our time.
On a pin.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go out and then swing them in. You ready, Mark?
That would go right in the line.
I don't want to put them in the live well just because we have so much good bait in there.
Just hold them.
Yeah, hold them in the water. I'll help Jim get ready.
Yep, everybody we just take our. Oh, you lost the cobia.
Don't worry, Robin. I got them for you.
I was looking on the other side. What the hell?
That's funny. Yeah.
That's a riot.
Weren't paying attention.
I heard him thump your bait.
Yeah, I heard him too.
Yeah. All right, let me throw another bait up there. That was
I just got
funny.
splashed in the face by him.
I was looking at the ray and he hit the bait.
There's another ray off the bow. There's rays everywhere. Another ray, Jesus. All right, Mark, coming your way.
A lot of times,
Yeah.
they'll stay with the, you know, with the cobia.
You got him?
I just need to put a little bit of water in it.
Good? One more. I got it.
Green.
Lively, yeah. Jigs are good because you like never throat hook them in the jig. Back into the dive action. You can tell things are a little bit more hairy this time. The sharks are up at the surface. They're a little more fired up. We'd shot a couple fish already. So it was time to make a call and make a change. It's not worth it shooting them in these kind of conditions with these regular guns. So we're gonna opt for the power head, the 357 Magnum round on the end of a spear. Almost always means lights out when you hit the fish. Scott's pointing at a fish right there. He wants me to drop down and shoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that power head, that other gun, and that's when we're gonna hop back in the water and start plucking off some of these fish for the box. So there I go with that 357 round, and Scott comes in with the regular spear afterwards to secure it. It's been our go-to move for the past few years, and it's just the safest way for us to do it. And that's what we're going to continue to do as we're in these fish, because the sharks are around, they're fired up, and we don't want anything to fight. So I'm going to be loaded back with the power head, same thing right here, Head shot with the power head. I look to see where Scott is, and he's put the second shot in it, and we're going to pull it back in. We're just going to keep repeating this process until we have as many fish as we want to have for the day. We're allowed to keep 2 per person, or at this time we were, and we're going to keep making it look pretty easy here. Swim down, take the shot, look for Scotty boy, and there he is with that second shot, and it works like a charm again. So sorry about all the jerky camera movement on these sharks, but as you can tell, we got to keep our head on a swivel. We got to keep a spear gun between us and the sharks, be able to poke them away or push them away when they come too close as we're waiting for the right shark. And here comes the right one. Cobia, lights out, second shot right there. Scott's really taking his time on that. I mean, there's no rush. The power head a lot of times spooks the sharks a little bit, but they usually come right back. So he put that second shot in. You can see the power head did not stick in the fish. That's the way it works a lot of the time. Now here we're not using the power head. This is my 130 Koa wide body Euro, and I put the shot in. Scott was right there, put the second shot in. This actually I think was a different day, because usually when the sharks are fired up, we won't go back to the gun. We'll keep shooting the power head. But that was a better sized fish too. It doesn't really look like it too much from right there, but we got our hands on it. Scott had a hold of the head, and I got the tail like we did on that fish he shot earlier, and we just kind of had him secure. There's a good look at that fish, a nice chunky one. Now I remember this day. This is one of the days when we were out here fishing, and I was by myself. I had friends with me in the boat, but I was the only diver. So I hopped in with 2 guns, dropped down. There was not a lot of sharks, and I jumped in just to see if there was any cobias around. I saw it right away. So I grabbed 2 guns, went down there, hit him with the power head, hit him with the second gun, little Jason Bourne style right there, and went back up to the surface. I clipped my first gun onto my belt reel because my plan was to drop it and pull the first fish up as quickly as possible if I needed to. And it all worked perfect. I mean, same thing me and Scott were doing, but this is just a way I was able to execute that by myself. So you saw what happens when everything goes perfect. Here's what happens when everything goes wrong. I did the same thing again another day by myself, but there was a ton of sharks around. And the most important thing about shooting the fish with the power head is to make sure you put a bullet in the power head. I did not. I completely spaced out. I hopped in the water real quick. Luckily, I was able to get a second shot, and I loosened up the drag on the reel to let the cobia run away from me, because I believe in the theory that a cobia only fights as hard as you do, so I was letting it swim. I wanted it to swim natural. I didn't want it to be thrashing around, and this was a really, really good sized fish. This is about a 40-pound fish. So I let him swim. I got back towards the boat. I cut some stuff out of here, but then I pulled myself up, hopped in the boat, and we started fighting the fish from the boat. I was pulling it up. I asked them to grab a gaff, and then I threw my mask down on the ground, or it started falling off my head, or something happened. But we'll let you hear. We got the fish.
Right there, hold it. Good job, Joey. Really good job, Joey.
All right.
Yeah, it does look like a small
Now
shot.
we'll go back up again.
That is a stud right there.
One right there. Yes.
All right,